Kato fucking Honda here again. I gotta talk quiet because it's nighttime. I'm listening to Mr. Jones by, I forget who, whatever, Mr. Jones. Oh, Counting Crows. So I'm actually in a good mood. The plan's coming in action. And I'm at the house of that fucking people I hated from my last job. People I would normally in my past would have made sorry. I always thought I was karma for a while. After I became a good person, we'll say. I fucking yell, I am karma. Hoping people would fuck around. And when these people fucked me around, it hurt because they pretended they were my family. Or maybe that's just the way people treat each other. Anyway, this is the video that's going to get me arrested if you're watching it. Hey, lady that said leave those people around, fuck you. Call the police. Comment. Share that I'm such a fucking asshole. Maybe I should have all my guns taken away. And that's what I want to talk about today, gun laws. So when there's people like me out there, and there's a lot of them, I'm going to say I'm arguably special because I'm trying to teach you fucking people that the world isn't safe. Because you want to pretend it is. It never was. And now that it's arguably as good as it has ever been, you got people being led by their fucking feelings. You feel like a gun is unsafe, so you make it illegal. Well, here's how your gun laws work. So, I got a gun license after COVID. I got it because COVID was really weird, and people were like fighting over toilet paper. Up until then, I knew that the world was going funky, but I never really thought about it. At that point, I was like, okay, this is fucked up. I got to get a bidet so I don't need toilet paper to wash my ass. And it doesn't make sense not to use water. Just so I'm saying, like the Muslim people in those countries, like you're smearing shit on your ass. Think about it. These people wash their ass. It's way cleaner. You're literally washing your ass. If you put shit on any other part of you, you're going to wash it off, right? But no, not on your ass. You're just going to smear it around. Those people know what's up. I got a bidet. Anyway, that's why I like the Japanese too. The Japanese are awesome. I really do like the Japanese. Honda pisses me off. Anyway, we're talking about gun laws here. And just so you know, police, I've already talked to the fucking lawyer. Right? They're all stored 100% correctly. Nothing's illegal until the Supreme Court. Nothing I'm doing is illegal. It's granted, it's creepy, and you could argue that standing out of these people's house and making a YouTube video at this time of night would be, what would they say, harassing? No. What's the word I'm looking for? Threatening. But it's not threatening. I'm just making a YouTube video because I'm a YouTuber about gun laws. So if I go protest and I do whatever and somebody says that I'm crazy, that's arguably correct. I mean, you would have to go take me and have me checked out, which nobody has yet. And I suppose will happen, but I know I'm fine, and so I'll just walk straight out of there. If I didn't, I would be the one that walked me in. I've done that several times in the past. That's why, after COVID, and I got a bidet, I also got my gun license. So it took a while to get my license because of COVID and the backlog, as usual. But then the guy calls me one day, and he says, why do you want a gun license? Blah, blah, blah. And we talk, and he says he's already talked to my references. That's one of my references in there. You shouldn't be a reference for some guy you don't fucking know, eh, Tim? I don't know if he's watching this video. Or actually I do, because I sent him the other one I did by his house and everybody else I worked for there at 3:30 in the fucking morning. And I told nobody to contact me if we didn't talk already. And you know who did contact me? The same people who are contacting me from Honda right now. my fucking friends, the solid ones, the people willing to fucking stand up. They're in the shadows at work because you think you can control them like it's a fucking prison. You think you can control us all in this world, in this country, like it's a fucking prison. And maybe you can until you can't. But because the way the gun laws are written, if you come and take them away for any reason, I'll just hand the key to my wife. Now, having said that, because me and my wife are in such a disagreement right now on my actions, because she doesn't think they're very good either. She doesn't think they're wrong. In fact, we all know they're not wrong, or I would have been arrested already, right? Or I would have a trespassing fine already, right? The only thing that happened was I got fired, and now I don't have to be anonymous, so I'm not a pussy anymore, right? Come arrest me. I don't even know where the key is. My wife does. Everything's stored properly. The lawyer's on standby, and it's pro bono because we're hoping for it. It's been part of the plan the whole time. You tell me what the laws are. I'm just trying to show the world that worrying about people's feelings is not the point. A .22 is not an unsafe gun, yet I have one. That's illegal. Any gun in the hands of a criminal is unsafe. Any gun in the hands of a law-abiding person is just another tool. If you were going to take out a bunch of people, and I would never do that, but because I'm mentally ill, I fantasized about it a lot. You can't beat just like, say, a full-size truck going through a crowd of people. Now, I don't think I invented that. I think people have been doing that for a while. Yet we can't make trucks illegal. It makes no sense. Now, I'm sure if I thought about it a lot, I could think about how to do it to a bunch more people in a bunch of places at a bunch of times. That threat's always there, and it's always been there. Now, I would argue that we should all be armed more often. But I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to change the fucking world. I want to kind of keep it the way it was in the fucking 80s when I grew up. When the local pedophile just fucking disappeared.